Hello and welcome to my channel, Transcendent Kismet. Tonight is a full wolf moon in the sign of Cancer. I'm going to do a pick a card for what do I need to hear? What do I need to hear right now? So I'm going to set up four piles. We are still in Mercury retrograde as I read this, although this is a timeless read. Whenever you click on this read is the message for you. Whatever pile you pick is the message for you. I have some affirmation cards here that I'm going to use. But first I'm going to shuffle. This is the African Goddess Rising deck that I just got. Well, it's new, but it's because I've only had it for like 2 months. I got it in December. But I love it so much. So I'm still learning a lot and getting to know the deck. So I'm using the African Goddess Rising deck. I'm going to shuffle that card deck first. So let's pull four piles from this deck. We're just going to pull one card. So I'm just shuffling the deck. Let me knock the energy out first. I like to knock out old energy from the cards. And we're just going to pull four for the four piles. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we have that. So let's put the rest of these away. But I'm going to leave the book out because I still like to refer to the book for the African Goddess Rising. Oops. Chaotic energy here. So you can see the deck. All right, so I'm going to put this here. All right. Pull that back for you guys. Now I'm using the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. Yes, I'm still using Doreen Virtue's decks, even though she is out of the oracle card making business now. So let's do a quick shuffle of that. Let's knock the energy out. Okay. I'm going to do a shuffle of these and see. Now I call on ancient ancestors, spirit guides, spirit. Call on angels, of course. Archangel Michael, we ask you to please protect and watch over our reading. And ask that the message is meant for the collective, those who click on this reading, get the message that they need to hear. Please open a portal above my head and provide me with guidance, wisdom, and insight and discernment. I am a empath. I am claircognizant and clairvoyant. I'm also a medium. I'm a starseed. I'm a creative. I'm a reiki healer. Those are just some of my gifts. So now we're going to get the angel guidance cards. So this is a little BTS for your piles. I did not pull any tarot tonight. No tarot. We're only doing oracle cards. So we will be doing oracle reads. Now this is the Moonology deck. Also oracle cards. Let the moon be your guide. Isn't that cool? So let's see what we can get from here. Right before I even shuffled, I'm going to leave this book out too. Look at the bigger picture. This is also a fairly new deck for me. I got this deck right at the end of November. And I really like this deck a lot too. Still learning a lot of these. Okay. So now we're knocking the energy out of these as well. Do a shuffle. And okay, we're going to leave this book out as well. And then we're going to top it off with a nice affirmation for your what do you need to hear pile. So we did a shuffle of these. Look how adorable these are. These affirmation cards. They're really just sweet little cards I found, believe it or not, at Five Below. I don't know whoever's watching this, if you're watching this in the States. I got them at Five Below. And if you're not watching them in the States, you can probably order them online at fivebelow.com. That's a little plug for Five Below. I love it. It's affordable stuff. All kinds of cute stuff. I was really surprised they had little affirmation cards on there, which are, you know, a good reminder to affirm the positive. Affirm positive thoughts. Make them a mantra. All right, so we have the affirmation deck. And now we're going to set up the piles. So we have pile 1 is going to be here. And it is going to be, this is a green quartz crystal. We have a green quartz crystal. That's going to be pile 1. Pile 1, okay? Pile 2, we have this burlap leaf. Okay? So that will be pile 2. And then we have this koi fish, which is really, it's a resin hanging. You can hang it on the wall, you can hang it in your car. It's a pretty koi fish. I like that. With little gold in it. A friend of mine made it. She's an artist. She didn't like it, so shout out to Miss Angela. That's going to be pile number 3, this koi fish. And then pile number 4, we have a 3-dimensional green and yellow butterfly for pile 3, the butterfly. I mean, pile 4, sorry. We are Mercury retrograde, so. But I always have little tongue twisters and stuff. My brain runs faster than my mouth, or my mouth runs faster than my brain. Yeah, okay. All right, so all oracles, what advice do you need to hear? Pile 1, green quartz. Pile 2, the burlap leaf. Pile 3, the koi fish suspended in his mid or her mid swim, and the green and yellow butterfly. Okay, so make your pile selections. I will put the timestamps below so you don't have to listen to the whole reading. You can go right to your pile, find your tribe, make sure you comment below, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And so we begin. We're going to start with pile number 1. So we have those who chose the green quartz. Okay, those who chose the green quartz, this is your pile. What advice do you need to hear right now? What do you need to hear? So first off, the affirmation for pile 1 is, today I make a difference. Today I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. Okay, so that is your affirmation. If you want to take a snapshot of this, a screenshot of this, keep it in your phone and affirm. That's the advice from Spirit, that you need to affirm that today I make a difference. You make a difference, pile 1. And okay, so we have some new, the African Goddess Rising. So the African Goddess that comes up for you is Queen Nandi, intuition. Okay, so intuition, all right, that's coming up. And then we have see only love. See only love. is the advice from angels. And a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so today I make a difference. Queen Nandi with intuition. And a fiery climax approaches. Pile 1, the advice for you is there is a situation that you're dealing with that is requiring patience on your part. And maybe it's frustrating because you are tired of waiting. You're tired of feeling like you're not making a difference. Feeling like you're not able to take this energy and these ideas and get them going and put them out into the world and, you know, get whatever the situation is. You're tired of it. Whatever the situation is, you're just tired of it. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of dealing with it. You're tired of being stuck in whatever the situation is. And so you're being guided to trust in your intuition. If your intuition is telling you that you need to be patient, if your intuition is telling you that a situation requires more patience, if your intuition is telling you that you are nearing the end of a cycle, trust your intuition. Let's see what the book says for Queen Nandi. Again, this is a new deck for me, so I like to refer to the book. Okay, so Queen Nandi. The card number for Queen Nandi is number 35, which reduces to an 8. So the number 8, as you know, is about eternity. It's the eternity symbol. It is a number of power. It is also the number of prosperity, stability, and it represents Pluto, really, like Pluto energy. So kind of Scorpio energy, life and death, yin and yang. It represents duality in the sense of the eternal, those eternal issues that just kind of will always be, you know, light and dark, right? So that's 35. So intuition is something that we all have. Intuition comes from our eternal spirit. It's a part of us that is our higher self and lives on and on and on and on in many, many manifestations in many, many lifetimes. We always have our intuition to guide us, and we have to learn to listen to our intuition. And so this goddess, Queen Nandi, is reminding you that she is with you to help you to trust in your intuition. Let it guide you, okay? She is the goddess of truth. She comes from Benin. The temple is the Griot's temple, okay? Her element is water. It says Nandi, the bold, outspoken wife of Benin Iwa, Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nunde lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Ashe. Get real. Her guidance to you, Pile 1, is get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. You know what? I'm reading the wrong thing. So sorry, but you know what? There are no accidents and there are no coincidences. So that was a part of your reading. Goddess of Truth. So Nunde wanted to come through during Nandi's reading to let you know that the truth is your friend and that your intuition is going to lead you to the truth. You see, because your intuition is going to lead you to the truth, because the goddess that came out for you is the goddess of intuition. She is the temple of the queens, and her element is fire, okay? Queen Nandi was the mother of warrior king Shaka Zulu. His father's royal family first rejected her. They said that she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from an Ishaka beetle sting. But Nandi knew her son would be great before he was born. You see, so Queen Nandi. This goes in line with what I'm intuitively picking up for Pile 1. Again, there's something that you are pregnant with, whether it's a project, an idea, a relationship, a desire. You're pregnant with it. and you know your intuition is telling you that it is great. It is something that is going to make a difference in the world. And you know how important it is. You see the love you're ready to pour, you've poured love into it. You know, there's love that goes into forming a child. And you've poured love into this project. The angels are reminding you as well to see only love. But let's finish what else, the advice from Queen Nandi. The advice from Queen Nandi is you already know. You already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your own inner wisdom and guidance. Okay? The embodiment of that advice is, what is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, the center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Okay? Then follow your first instinct, your first mind. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. So trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Be present. Allow you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance, because you know, pile one. Goddess declaration is, I am knowing. Okay, so that's the advice from Queen Nandi for pile one. Trust your intuition. Affirm, I am knowing. Okay, knowing that today I make a difference. Okay, now the other advice from the angels is to see only love. It says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Okay? Because a fiery climax is approaching. Full moon in Aries. So we know Aries energy is about Aries. I'm an Aries. I can blow up. Okay? I can lose my temper. I get very impatient. That's why I said this is a situation that is requiring patience, because you are coming to a climax of something, but you do have to call upon patience. And Aries is not very patient. Sometimes we blow up because of our impatience. We get over it just as quickly. We don't hold grudges. Most Aries don't hold grudges. Most Aries blow up and then get over it. And we look at everybody like, what are you guys still upset about? But there is something that is actually going to come to a fiery climax, meaning that it's going to be a bridge that needs to be burnt. It's going to be a bridge that needs to be burnt. And you know what? Some bridges need to be burnt. Some bridges need to be burnt. And that's okay, because there's love in it. Even though it may not seem like there's love in it. Sometimes love is tough love. Sometimes love is tough love, and it requires burning a bridge to love yourself and to love the other person, so that you're not toxic to them or the situation, whatever it is, whether it's a job or a lifestyle, whatever that situation is that you need to burn a bridge to, that a fiery climax is approaching. You know what it is. Your intuition is telling you, you already know. And you can continue to be patient, because you know it is going to happen. But at the end of the day, keep loving your heart. That's the advice. Okay, so that's the advice for pile number one. We are now moving along to pile number two, the burlap leaf. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Those who have tuned into my channel. I am Transcendent Kismet. I am an empath. I am a claircognizant. I am clairvoyant. I am a medium, and I am a Reiki healer, energy reader, and a starseed, among other gifts. I'm a creative as well, and my channel is all about transcending the everyday. So this reading is, what advice do I need to hear? What do I need to know right now? So we are using many decks. I went over them in the beginning of the reading. And I'm going to start out with a little affirmation card. So for pile two, you have, today I'm at peace. Today, I am at peace with all that has happened, all that is happening, and all that will happen. So this is your affirmation. You may want to take a picture with your phone, maybe a screenshot, but that is your affirmation that Spirit is saying that you can hold on to. Today, I am at peace with all that has happened, all that is happening, and all that will happen. Okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. The Moonology card for you is a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Now, pile 2, you are a synchronistic pile. Whoever chose this pile, those of you who are in this pile, you have good timing right now. Your timing is spot on. The reason why I say that is because we are now in a full moon in Cancer. Even though this is a timeless read, you got the full moon in Cancer card, which means that you are experiencing good timing right now. So know that as you're planning things and doing things, your timing is good, okay? Know that whatever personal issue you're dealing with is reaching a resolution, okay? And it has something to do with your emotions. Maybe you're healing something, whether in a relationship or personally, healing some emotional thing that you're dealing with. You are coming to a resolution of it because a full moon is the ending of a cycle, okay? Now, the African goddess that comes forth for you, pile 2, is Sarah La Kali, divine lineage. You see? Perfect timing. Pile 2, you have divine perfect timing, pile 2. You are reminded that you come from a divine lineage for those of you who chose pile 2, okay? You have a connection to the divine. Now, this is a new deck. I love this deck. So I'm reading from the book for that one. So let's read about, the number on this is 6. And 6 is also coinciding with kind of like a Cancer, with Cancer as well. So those in this pile, you may be water signs. You may have Cancer very prominent on your chart. You may be a very nurturing person, a very home, family-oriented person. And you're dealing with a personal issue that is emotional in nature that you are going to be healing. You're going to have a resolution. You're going to have a resolution with whatever this issue is. And you're reminded by Spirit that you come from divine lineage, okay? You're connected to the divine. So you have a good connection to Source. Let's see what this is for number 6, okay? So the goddess that is coming forth from you, for you guys, pile 2, is Sarah La Kali. She comes from the temple of your ancestors. So your ancestors are reminding you of your divine lineage. Her element, once again, is water. So yeah, that's confirmation. You guys have water signs in this pile. It says, great ancestress Sarah La Kali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Ashe. The ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. You are protected, pile 2. Divine ones walk beside and within you, so trust. Okay? The embodiment of this advice is your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine which lives within you. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood-related or culturally or spiritually connected. The goddess declaration, I am my sister and my sister is me. So know that your ancestors are coming forth to help you with this personal issue that is reaching a resolution, okay? They are protecting you on this part of your journey. They are with you and they're reminding you of your divine lineage. You have you have a very high connection to Source, very spiritual pile, okay? Be at peace. Be at peace about it, okay? Your angels are reminding you that with this situation, you will have an opportunity to forgive, okay? They're saying that this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We, your angels, and your ancestors as well, will help you release unforgiving thoughts, unforgiving feelings and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So there it is again. Today I am at peace. Affirm that. You see? You see the correspondence? Today I am at peace. You want to affirm this, okay? And your ancestors and your angels and your guides are helping you to come to a resolution that will help you forgive the situation that's caused you so much emotional duress and distress and bring you to peace. Whatever the situation is, know that you are worthy. You are deserving, and you come from a very high divine lineage, okay? So trust in the fact that you are here for a purpose. Trust in the fact that you are healed and you are healing and you can be at peace. You don't have to let the situation, whatever the situation is, remove your peace from you. Remove or disturb your joy and your inner balance, okay? You can get centered and balanced again. All right. So that's the advice for pile number 2. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the reading, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you can get notified when I update, when I add a video. If you're interested in any Reiki healing, please feel free to hit me up or hit me up on Instagram and give me a follow. I have some wonderful cookies on my Instagram site. It is at Allison's Cookie. So if you want to treat yourself or treat a loved one to some delicious crinkle cookies, some lemon, some raspberry, some red velvet, some coconut, some vegan cookies that are delicious as well, hit me up on Instagram at Allison's Cookie. If you want to sign up for a distance Reiki healing, hit me up on Instagram at Allison's Cookie. Make sure you hit the follow button. You can send me a DM, and I look forward to hearing from you. Comment below if you want to share something about the reading. Thank you for following, and have a wonderful night. Ashe. We are moving along to pile number 3, the koi fish. Look at this koi fish. So those of you in pile 3, you guys are very ethereal. There's something ethereal about pile 3. You see how this just kind of, the light just kind of flickers? You have gold flecks in your soul. Golden soul. I'm going to call you the golden soul group. Pile 3. Now, I'm using several decks. I went over them in the beginning of the reading. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to start out with the affirmation card. So those who chose pile 3, what advice do you need to hear right now? The affirmation for you is, today I am compassionate. Today I will reach out and help another person feel better about themselves. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, that is your affirmation that Spirit wants you to affirm. Today I am compassionate. So you are going to be compassionate. And here we have this pile. We have some Pisces placements in this pile. Those who chose pile 3. We have Pisces placements. Pisces is the fish. Pisces is compassionate, very empathetic. Now, I have the African goddess that's coming through for pile 3 is Mbuya Nahanda, radical rebirth. Wow, Ashe. So this is a new deck. I just got this deck in December. So I have the book and I'm reading from the book for this deck. So I will read for you guys what goddess Mbuya Nahanda has to say to you, what advice she has to say. Then we have the full moon in Leo for pile number 3. Okay, so that's coming up. And then we have wedding. The wedding card from the angels. Interesting. Okay, so wedding, don't let pride get in your way. Today I'm compassionate, and the goddess Mbuya Nahanda, radical rebirth. Now, the advice for pile 3 has to do with your commitment. Your commitment to self-compassion, your commitment to your rebirth. You have a new beginning. The wedding card, it doesn't always mean a wedding. You know, you may not even be in a relationship. If you are, it doesn't necessarily mean wedding. I mean, I don't want to get your hopes up. I mean, it could mean wedding. It could mean there's a wedding coming up. I mean, right now, as I'm doing this reading, we are under a full moon in Cancer, which means that next month we will have a full moon in Leo. So maybe by next month's full moon, you will have a radical rebirth, pile 3. By the next month's full moon, you will have a radical rebirth, which is, I think, February 17th, or that's when I'm doing this reading. But however, this is a timeless read. So by the next month, from the cycle that you're in now, you are going to experience a radical rebirth. Now, radical is very like radical. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. You know what I mean? It's like you have your hair 24 inches and then boom, you cut it short. Radical. You know what I mean? Radical rebirth. Now, wedding, let's read what it says here. So this is from the angels. Your guidance from your angels says, marriage is a union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith and love's power. So continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Okay, so breathing life into faith and into love. If this is a relationship, if this is pertaining to a relationship, your relationship is going to have a radical rebirth, pile 3, within the next month. Don't let pride get in the way. Don't be stubborn and proud. Have compassion for your partner, okay? Have compassion for your partner if this is in regards to a relationship, because you will be experiencing a radical rebirth in this relationship. It will lead to a higher level of commitment. Your faith and your love will go deeper. You'll breathe new life into it, okay? That's in regards to relationship. Now, if you're single, this is a relationship with yourself. You and your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your rebirth, your compassion for yourself will deepen. It will deepen, okay? And it will not come from a place of pride and ego. It will come from a place of commitment to faith and love within yourself, okay? That's the advice for those that this doesn't pertain to a relationship, but pertaining to the advice that you need to hear for yourself. So your commitment to yourself and your rebirth into who you want to be. I mean, look at this queen. What? Gorgeous. And she even has the line here. So those in this pile, not only am I getting Pisces energy, I'm getting Leo energy. So we have Leos here who chose pile 3. The number on this card is 5. And this is corresponding numerologically with 5, because 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of travel. 5 is the number of making changes and going with the flow and, you know, fun. 5 is social. It is, you know, about not letting pride get in the way, but you know what I mean? Going with the flow and, like I said, embracing change, basically, okay? And being compassionate with yourself, being compassionate with the changes that you're making and as you're making this rebirth, not doing it from a place of pride or ego where you feel like you can be proud of yourself. No, but coming from a place where it's a positive pride, not the kind of pride that gets in the way, the kind of pride that blocks your blessings, you know, that gets in the way, the kind of pride that builds your self-belief, builds your belief in commitment and faith and love, right? Now, let's see what the African Goddess book says. Let's learn more about Mbuya Nahanda. Mbuya Nahanda. Wonderful, beautiful goddess. Let's see what she's bringing in for pile 3. Number 5. The goddess of radical rebirth. She is from the temple of the ancestors. So this is from your ancestors. Your ancestors are speaking to you, pile 3. Your ancestors and your angels are speaking to you. So they're telling you that born around 1840, Charwe Nyakishana channeled a Mahandoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who had been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mbuya Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. Yes, you can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Stop the struggle, pile 3. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Yes, you guys are lions and lionesses. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up. If things aren't perfect, stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Goddess declaration, still I rise. Like a phoenix, still I rise. So, pile 3, if it's time to rebrand, make a U-turn, change it up, switch it up, you make a mistake, that's fine. You can always rise again. You are reborn radically. Embrace that power of yours to be reborn. Be committed. Stay committed. Stay committed. Okay? Continually breathe life into your faith. And can keep loving. Be compassionate. Be compassionate to others and be compassionate to yourself. Okay? That's the advice that I have for pile number 3. So thank you for tuning in. If you like the reading, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so that you can get notified every time I upload. If you want to hit me up, I am on Instagram at Allison's Cookie. Order some wonderful cookies, www.hopeandcookies.com or at Allison's Cookie on Instagram. Make sure you hit the follow there. DM me. Let me know if you're interested in Reiki healing as well, because I am also ability to pile 4, tap into your ability to use air energy for logic, analysis, and all those wonderful things that come with air energy. Advice from your angels: let your past go. Okay? The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to let this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay, so that's the advice from your angels. And a win-win outcome is forecast. And look at that. Full moon in Libra. I told you. So there's some air signs in here. You have Libra prominent on your chart, Gemini or Aquarius. Tap into your air energy. You see that? Balance. A win-win outcome is forecast for those who chose pile number 4. So you do have a win-win coming to whatever this situation is. You can feel safe. You can feel confident about the situation and know that there's a win-win situation coming. Now, let's see what advice comes from the goddess Tituba. The number 4. 4 is the number of stability, the number of work. She is from the temple of the ancestors. So your ancestors are with you, pile 4. okay? And her element also is air. See, this is an air sign group here. You chose the butterfly, okay? Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. Now, her advice and guidance to you, Pile 4, is it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. There is a win-win situation for you. The embodiment is you deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. The goddess declaration is, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. And today I am confident. Be confident in how beautiful and wonderful you are. You are needed, Pile 4. And the advice is that whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, you can release the past because a win-win outcome is forecast for you, okay? The past is not the indication of your future, all right? Because you are safe. Whatever happened in the past is in the past. It does not indicate what's going to happen in this situation. It's not always the same thing that's going to happen just because it happened in the past. So don't feed yourself that and use that to feel unsafe, because you are safe. Your ancestors are with you. They're letting you know. Your angels are with you. They're also letting you know that you can release the past, that you are safe, and it's safe to be you. You know, maybe you weren't accepted. Maybe you were shunned for your beliefs, for being different, thinking different, acting different, believing different. But it is safe to be you. And it's okay to be you because you're beautiful, you're necessary. We need your element. We need those beautiful wings flapping. We need the beauty in your soul that you have to share with the world. So that is your reading. That's the advice for you. Know that the situation is going to have a win-win situation, which for Pile 4, you guys are a very just pile. You like things to be just and fair. So you will have a fair outcome to this situation. Be confident in that. Okay, be confident that you are safe. You are safe, and it's going to be a win-win situation. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of wonderful energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to hit me up, make sure you hit the like, follow, and subscribe button. Hit the bell notification, and make sure you comment below. Let me know if you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated. You can hit me up on Instagram at Allison's Cookie. You can order yourself some nice cookies. I have red velvet, I have lemon, I have pistachio, I have some great flavors, some vegan cookies. www.hopeandcookies.com. You can message me on Instagram, like I said, at Allison's Cookie. Just hit the follow button and give me a DM. If you're interested in Reiki, I am a Reiki healer as well. And I do distance healings. You don't have to be here in South Florida. I can do a distance healing with you, which is a wonderful healing with sound healing and just a wonderful session to help you on your journey. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope you join the family. Ashe.